Alrighty, guys, it's Tuesday night. I'm seeing some people pop in and saying hi. But hey, guys, instead of the usual stuff that we normally do to start a show, I mean, it's Tuesday, you know what's going on. I had to bring, a really good friend on tonight because tonight is going to be something vastly different. But if you guys look right down below, you're going to see Rest in Love Araya. It's no huge secret that the beard community lost. Wow, now I'm hearing myself on Joe, but still, it's
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to fix it. I know.
You're all good, bro. It's no huge surprise that the beer community lost somebody huge to us tonight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to fix it. And that's not working. Wow. Really?
Nice. But guys, tonight we're gonna start the show this way. Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
take
there we go.
we're gonna take a moment of silence. Oh, there we go. For Araya. Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about, and we're going to bring it up a couple times tonight, Chesapeake Beard and Grooming. A little while ago, when Araya first started having lots of problems with her cancer, ran a heck of a sale on their French Crush oil. They brought it out, and all the proceeds went right to the family. Well, Gary is dropping another 100 bottles, and I guarantee you they're selling out pretty quick. So you might want to, yeah, exactly, Joey Hook'em. You might want to head over to Chesapeake, and it's, I believe, in the Araya Project section. Grab you an oil while you can, because the family is going to need all the help it can get at this point. I would never want to be a parent who lost a kid, and then on top of that, you can't pay the bills. So all the proceeds of every bit of anything for Araya go right to the family.
I couldn't picture being in this family spot. I just couldn't. Um, yeah, I don't ever want to think about it. And the idea of losing your daughter is probably more than my brain can actually compute. And my heart goes out to the family. And any way I can help, I'll be there. And
Yeah.
you guys, man, we need to show up for this one. Like I know the beard community always does. Well, we need to show up again because this family deserves every piece of help we can give it and anything we can do for them.
Yeah, and I mean, guys, if you've never had French Crush before, it's amazing. Okay, what really impressed me about it was, oh, hold on, what do we got here? Okay, I didn't know that. It probably just happened in therapy or maybe something like that. I always support Jolly Old Fat Man because I
Yeah.
stand with Santa, I stand with Chesapeake, and guys, Jolly Old Fat Man makes incredible product. If you have never ever, been there, and hey, miners, I'm about to touch on that here real quick. I was talking to Joe this morning when I found out the news, and it was on Facebook via the Araya Strong page that I've been following ever since all this. Oh, okay, Gary, cool. Bam did it privately, so cool. That's how I found the news, and I told Joe. Um, when I talked to Gary, the family before had like a donation set up for like PayPal, I think it was, but they're not sure. Gary's not sure if it's still going. So if you guys can't purchase an oil, you can donate directly to Chesapeake, and Gary will get the money to him. And like I was saying, Gary's son Kellen designed French Crush. Kellen and Araya, well, they still are. They're very very close friends. Even though Araya is now in her permanent home, it's still in his heart. And it's amazing to think Gary's son designed the scent. He made the oil. He poured the oil in all the bottles. And the only thing Gary wouldn't let him do the first run because you got a bomb when you ordered it was pour the bomb because it was really, really hot. So, like I said, guys, just keep their family in your hearts, keep their family in your prayers. If you can buy a bottle, buy a bottle. Even if you've got one, get another one because you never know if it's ever going to come back. And all this goes to a family who needs our help.
I don't I don't know, man. Like I don't ever want to be in that position. It's the worst position I can think of for a parent. And the little girl was a true fighter the whole way through. And yeah, I mean, whether you're going to order oil or whatever, just go support this family. Do whatever we can, man. Anything we can do. And I've told Gary this, anything he needs, anytime, any place, whatever I can do, I'm there. There's no questions asked about it.
And I mean, Granted, I never talked to Araya, but with the family updates, with the Araya Strong Facebook page, with Gary and Kellen talking about her, you got to know her, and she was an inspiration to a lot of people. The way she handled everything, how strong she was, how she was just like, I want to keep living, I want to keep doing this, I want to keep doing that, and that's freaking amazing to me. And Man Bun Mafia, we love you too, brother. Way to go, Brother Taft. I ordered another one today. So, every little bit I can do. But, guys, we're going to touch on this again later. I said tonight's going to be entirely different from anything we were ever going to do. Now, I'll be honest, I know this is the only way I can put it. I know a lot of you may have questions, and a lot of you, yeah, exactly, Hookem. A lot of you may have heard like second, third-hand stories, fourth-hand stories about anything surrounding me. And I figured tonight, because I'm usually got a guest on to ask questions. Now, originally, I was going to have Holly from Whiskey and Hardtack on, but I was going to do something totally different tonight. And, that man over there, ha, Joe, I pointed the right way this time. That man over there talked me out of doing what I was going to do, and I wanted him on because we're not blood, but he's family, and he's a great balancing for me. So what I thought I'd do is open up a huge part of tonight for any questions you guys might have. If you want to know the truth, I'll tell you the truth about anything. Shoot, Joe.
What was it like to go to school when dinosaurs were still walking the earth?
Dude, it was cool because we had those little slate tablets with, the hammer and the nail. Oh, my God. All you had to do was feed the little bastards. You didn't have to worry about miles per gallon,
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
That's okay. Get them out, brother. Get them out. Guys, because I'll admit, yes, I did release a video last week. Yes, I know the video was controversial. Hey, Matt Sportsbeard. I know the video was controversial, and I know it kicked up some feelings in people because I've been called some very, very interesting things this week. So, yeah. Hey, Brian Hershey, how you doing? So I figured, why not? I just open it up. So if any of you've got any questions tonight, throw them out there. I will answer them honestly. I really, really, truly will. We've got a huge announcement coming up. Hey, Bearded Greeter, how you doing, man? We got a huge announcement coming up in a little bit. But one of the big things I'm going to get out of the way first is I've decided to expand my live feeds. Now, normally you guys know I usually go about an hour because I feel like, well, I've taken up enough of my guest's
he's old and he needs to take a nap.
I got my nap in earlier today, so. And yes, Ben Taff, interesting was the very, very lightest thing I've been called this last week.
I think I've called them more things than interesting this week.
Yeah, no shit, right? Hookem, I'll be honest with you.
It's behind his head.
Yeah, Gary, I'll get to you in a moment. Yeah, a huge bit of it is back here. Huge Star Wars, huge comic books. Huge with knives, knife making. I'm really can't wait for COVID to be over so I can get out and take the blacksmithing courses that I've already paid for so I can make a knife. And basically being around my kids. I know it sounds weird, but it's trying to get my kids involved a lot in my life. So, yeah. Oops, hold on. I wanted to get up here and get Gary's. And yeah, it's exactly what I'm doing, Gary. Because trust me, right now I'm not feeding any of the anger monkeys. And for everybody, this is day 15 of, well, hold on, 5, 10, 15 of my timeout. I'm doing good. I've been able to talk to a lot of people, get a lot of things out, and handle my anger a heck of a lot better. Whoops, shit. This man has actually told me on a couple occasions that he can tell that there's a difference in me. And I really appreciate that because he's not going to lie to me.
No, I don't. I don't make a habit out of lying, really. I felt like for me, your best stuff has come when you were aware and you knew what you were doing. And the times you got yourself in trouble was when the cheap vodka had its run and you started going off, and it happens. You know what I mean? We all live and we learn from it. Exactly. You're not the only one. I've allowed things to drag me into it that I shouldn't have. But Gary's absolutely right. life is way too short to be drowning in negativity and drama and everything else. I'm going to go back to having fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. And I got too many good people around me, too many awesome companies that support me to not enjoy this. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm getting back to on my channel, guys. I'll be honest with you. If it doesn't really affect my channel, I don't care. You know, unless it doesn't. It's the only way I can put it. I literally got sucked into crap trying to look out for friends. And I let myself go down the wrong area. But still, Mitch White, Joshua Riggs, 8 years. I probably wouldn't have went a lot longer if I'd had a different attitude back then. And who I was back then, I don't like. But, I like myself now, and that's what's really important. Now, let's see. Half Baked's in here. Hey, brother Half Baked, how are you, man? And let's see. Okay, guys, we got Miners in here tonight. Now, I want to throw out a shameless plug for Miners.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug away. Shameless plug away.
That's what I'm thinking. And Mike, I love you, brother, but I know you're out there going, Joe, listen to Chris, Joe, listen. Mike, I love you, brother. And Beth, if you're watching too, don't kill me. I'm more scared of you than I am of Mike.
Dude, Beth is a G. Beth is a straight up gangster when she wants to be. I love that woman. She's ready.
Beth will bury me in that field outside their shed, and Bill will walk
by
ready. Every day. Hi, Chris.
She is ready.
Yeah. Now, a while ago, guys, you may remember this one. That was my collaboration with Miners. Well, it's currently out right now because we need to refine it, and we're gonna get that done. So this will be back. But Beth, being the genius that she is, decided to borrow some stuff from my blend and add something to it to create something amazing. You guys really, truly want to go get this. You do. It's got essentially the same exact scent profile as Service, and they just added cedar. So you've got bourbon, leather, tobacco, and cedar. It's freaking amazing. And I will tell you, when you first apply it, that bourbon will punch you in the face, but it mellows out beautifully. All right, let me get back to some comments here.
Should I show what Miners sent me?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I hear you got a pretty cool mail call today.
So, first, Miners sent Sammy the Smoking Sweet Orange in a lotion form, which, if you guys don't know, that's one of Sam's favorite scent profiles of all time. Now, it was cool of them to do that, but I think I made out on the mail call here. And
we got to see this. I've been waiting for this one.
So Miners did something amazing for me, you guys, and I can never thank them enough. But thank you, and I'm gonna try and show you. I had to turn the phone around, so tell me if you see everything okay, will you? You got it,
dude. That looks like a PlayStation 4.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, he's back to gaming.
Yep. Mike and Beth heard the story of how I had to get rid of mine for some Christmas time gifts, and Mike had one that he wasn't using, and he was cool enough to just send it out to me. It was awesome. It's been a week, but I want to give away 20. You know what, Chef? You didn't get a PlayStation 4. How's that sound?
And Mike, you should have autographed his PlayStation. Big old silver Sharpie to our best friend Joe from Miners.
Yeah,
man, we could have made that go viral.
I can't thank them enough. They reached out. They were like, "Tell Sam she's got a Father's Day gift on the way for you," and this and that. And they're just such awesome people. And I've been very lucky in this community to make some amazing friends. Not Chris, but other people are awesome, and I'm just very happy to have them.
That's why he's got a key to my house. He's probably downstairs in my living room right now.
I don't know. Well, it kind of looks like my chair, but you never know.
Green screen in my downstairs. You stole my green screen. My kid's selling me out already, Oh, my God. Yeah, Miners, you guys were awesome, man. I got to admit, he told me about that. It was really, really hard to keep quiet. But, yeah. You guys, seriously, that is awesome. And
if you haven't tried Miners, you're in for a treat. I promise you. When you do get around to them, you are in for a treat.
Maine, write this down. TCTBNL15. Save yourself 15% off your purchase. Now, If he had a discount code, I'd let him plug it right now. But my channel. That's right. I'm old. I get to do that.
Really? That was
I
your
hang out,
that was your thing? That was
dude. I
it?
hang out with toddlers all day. Come on. When I'm watching Giganosaurus on the TV and I'm trying to learn about Paw Patrol.
Oh man, I hate Paw Patrol.
Oh my God. Hey, Bearded Blonde. What's up, man? I think it's one of the first times you've ever come in here. Welcome, brother.
Oh, the Blondie. What's up, brother? What's going on, my brother Blonde?
And Miners, you guys do awesome. Seriously. You really, truly do. Guys, I can't plug this one enough. I really, truly can't.
Yeah, and I can't plug the PlayStation again because I'm not getting up to turn the camera around and everything else. So
who's old? Who's old? Huh? Back problems there, Joe? Huh?
Hey, I have an excuse. I have a chronic condition here. What's yours?
I'm old.
There you go.
My kids are killing me.
Joe. Oh yes, Gary. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everything else was going on, and I completely forgot to get in touch with you about that. But I will. I promise you.
Joshua, I'm turning 49 this year.
Sam's not to switch gears here or anything, but
Switch.
Sam's face when she saw the Araya thing was. Sam was. It's hard for kids, I think, to register stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're like, it just happened to me. You're 35 and a 33-year-old friend passes away. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to you, really. And Sam was just kind of looking at the screen like she had zero idea what to say about it.
Well, I feel kind of lucky. Yes, I know, half baked. I know. It's not the years, it's the miles. So I'm pretty much in dog years at this point. But what I'm going to do with this is because I've got one and I've never ever worn it. What I'm going to do is frame it and hang it up in my house. That way it can be something my kids can look at and I can teach her about what Araya did and how she lived and how she went out. Yeah. It's those extra years, Brother Taft. I'm telling you. Especially having brand new kids in my house like Brianna, who's killing me. Oh, my God.
I think he's lying to us. I think Chris is like 75. He's just trying to tell us all. He's a lot younger than that.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get the Just for Men coloring just right. I blame Johnny Grooms. I followed his video. No one tell that serial killer I'm blaming him, all right?
Just so you guys know, the way we're throwing shots at each other now is the way we are when we're on the phone together, too. This is just the way it works.
Pretty much.
This is just how it goes. Like,
now, seeing how we're doing shameless plugs, Joe, you got something happening next week, don't you?
Next week or this week?
Is it this week? That's right. It is this week.
It starts this week, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Roll it out there.
Thursday, 9 p.m., we roll out with our new live stream called Meet Your Maker. Yes, I know. And yes, I understand that Metal Guy's comment about, yeah, Joe, COVID's going on, so you make a show called Meet Your Maker. Real good, Joe. Listen, it's a clever title. It's got a wordplay to it, and it's catchy.
An Italian from Jersey with a show called Meet Your Maker.
And he's going to have Johnny Grooms on it as a guest one day.
Yeah, is there some mob connections there? Just saying.
So we will roll out Thursday, 9 p.m., and the first guests will be Miners Beard Co. I'm thrilled to have them on. Hold on. Next Tuesday on Dan's channel, 9 Eastern, we will have Memorial for Araya. I will be there. Yeah. You have my word on that one.
Joe was going to be my guest next week, guys, with the Bearded Brothers. We're canceling the show.
Yeah,
we're canceling the show.
Absolutely. We will be there with bells on. Like, you can't keep me away if you've tried. So I'll be there.
Yep. I will happily cancel a show in a heartbeat to go show support for Araya.
And I'm happy that it's going to be on Dan's channel. And how old am I? None of your goddamn business. No. No. I'm 35. I'll be 36 next Friday.
Code, diaper rash is a bitch, ain't it? Shut up, youngster. Until you learn how to go on the big boy potty, quiet.
Code, like some of us are actually moved on to solid foods and can actually have a drink at a bar. So relax there, okay? We don't glue our beards on. We make them real. Thank you very much, little man.
Nice, Gary. So nice.
Joe. I'm gonna be there.
Nice.
I appreciate that. I actually really, really wanted to be there. So it means a lot to me that I'm going to be like, that means a lot to me. And Gary, thank you for letting me be part of it. Seriously, Gary. You, Joe. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you, Joe. I'm like, I just didn't know. Like, I mean, I said I wanted to be part of it. I didn't hear anything back though. I really do appreciate it though, because it's something I definitely want to be part of. And I'm not going to cry though. That's not going to happen. So don't even try.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Yeah, he will.
I'll be 36 on Sunday. I'll be 36 next Friday, guys. Next Friday, man.
Joshua, there you see all you young pups, man.
36 as well. Maybe better looking too, is what I've been told. Better looking than who? Because this is straight money, so it ain't better looking than me. Now, the old guy on that side of me, maybe.
Yeah, this is the face you see when you've had an erection for 4 hours to help it go down. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go any further with it. What was that comment? I'm not gonna lie. If I had a tear roll down my cheek, I did earlier. Yeah, Billy found out when he was out on a date today, and I don't know if you caught my comment earlier, Billy. You actually had a date that didn't cost 2 honey buns and some extra yard time. Good on you, sir. Good on you.
I did. Right after me and Chris actually got off the phone, I walked inside, and the first person I saw was my daughter. And I don't know, man. When you become a parent, all that stuff really changes, and things hit home a lot harder. And seeing Sam, it just all. And then, of course, my daughter's sitting there like, "What'd I do?" Like she's like, "All I did was ask for something to drink, Dad." She was like, "It's okay. It's okay. I don't need a drink. It's fine, Dad. It's fine. I don't need anything."
Don't worry about the ice cream, Dad. It's all right. and Dad, can you move away from the stairs this time? You know.
I was like, it wasn't you. It's not. Here's your iced tea. Go sit down for a minute. Leave me be for a minute. But it did get me
Billy
earlier.
Rogers. Well played, Shaky. Well played.
Yep, it was a change of pace. See?
Well played, sir. Well
played. I like guys who can keep up with it. Have fun with it. There you go. Have some fun.
Yeah, and oh my God, DJ Tweaks. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother?
Bird.
No. Oh. And yes, guys, I wore this specifically tonight for Joe. I had to have my Joe shirt on, you know. He's dressing up whenever he wears sleeves, so.
Listen, sir. This is Jersey, okay?
Jersey casual?
Once the winter rolls away, we don't have a spring. We don't have a fall. We just have hot as hell, okay?
Cold as fuck, yeah.
So during the summertime, sleeves just don't seem like something I need. I'm being nice too, because if I could, I'd probably walk around with my ass out 24/7. But I'm not allowed to do that. So
nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I think it's like a public health code violation, you know.
Hey man, it's hot in Jersey, bro.
Billy, you be well, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. Oh my God! Now, guys, I know I said we'd circle back to it. Make sure, if you can, go donate through Chesapeake to help Araya's family. You know, it's. God, how can I put it? Give up your soda for one day. Give up your freaking Starbucks, mochaccino, frappa, whatever for one day. You know, give up your lunch for one day.
Yeah.
And help that family out.
Gary will be hearing from me on Friday. My check comes in Friday, so Gary will be getting something from me. Whatever I can do, he'll be getting. And again, Chris is right here, bro. Like, even if it's like $3, you know what I mean? $3 from 1,000 people is a lot of money.
The teacher just burned you.
What was that? Hey, Chris. Hey, Stairs. Dan. That means he watches my channel. That's so great. Somebody screenshot that for me.
Oh, my God. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Pew Prep Track? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Dan's channel, apparently. I got to,
Dude?
I don't know. Maybe I should wear sleeves that day.
Shower, brush your teeth, deodorant. Just saying.
Why? They can't smell me. You know.
Sweet Team Biscuits, how you doing, Holly? Hey, girl, hey. And yes, Holly, I know I've got like 5 reviews I got to shoot for you. Oh my god.
No, I know
Hey.
Dan actually watches my channel. That I do know. He's told me more than once when he's watched one of my videos.
Yeah, and you're in his next class. This is what you don't do. Right here, guys.
That's what Dan tells me too. He's like, listen, Joe, just keep doing you. Whatever you do, don't be like Chris, because those videos suck. Just keep doing you.
Exactly. And guys, yeah, we're having a lot of fun tonight, like I said. Any questions you got, throw them out. I don't care. Any rumors you think you might have heard, whatever. We're having fun tonight.
That goes double for me, by the way. I don't. He knows. He knows. I don't care. I'll answer anything.
There's a big reason Joe doesn't go to the post office. You know those wanted posters? He looks for his family members.
Well, that and I get tired of seeing Johnny's face all the time. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, that reminds me. I should send him a message going, get a haircut, you hippie.
Dude, he did a video earlier of the cat staring down the chipmunk. I was like, whoa, this is like when the 2 biggest gunslingers in the world meet each other. Cat versus chipmunk. Woo!
Johnny's staring him down. Alvin's staring him down. Your master took my paw, but I got this one.
Yeah, Johnny is he's supposed to be coming around when Sam goes on her first date, so I'm not worried about it now. What is the law in your state for carrying a concealed blade? Your state, that would be, because Jersey we're not allowed to carry a damn thing.
Dan, believe it or not, I can carry this into Walmart if I want to, as long as it's exposed and out in the open, and they can't say anything. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, here's the problem. I'm legally allowed to carry that into Walmart. Now, if someone gets freaked out by it and calls the cops, now I got to answer to why I'm carrying it, but I'm allowed to carry it. Now,
so in other words, you would need a reason to be carrying it then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I'm allowed to carry it. I mean, if I want to, I can walk down Main Street with a sword on my back, and that's legal.
Where do you live?
Yeah, right under Canada. Seriously, I could spit hit Vancouver, BC.
I'm coming there.
And yeah, I'm getting there for concealed. I'm getting there. Now, if you go right by the law, it's got to be under 3 inches. That's about it. But as long as you're not causing any problems or doing whatever, I mean, like, I know for a fact that blade is over 3 inches. But I'm allowed to carry it.
3-inch blade, you can still do some damage with if you know what you're doing.
You can do damage with a 1-inch blade if you know what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, heck, I can do damage with, like, toenail clippers,
Arizona, you can walk around like Rambo Ninja mix, and you're good. Concealed pistol. I can't have cool knives in New York.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brother Taft. Oh, New York.
I don't understand.
New York State has some draconian laws with knives. God, how can I put it? Where's the blade? Okay, so if you can open it and it just falls and locks into place, it's called a gravity knife. You're not allowed to have it. You're not allowed to have it. Automatic blades, you're not allowed to have it. If you've got it in your pocket, you can have. It has a whole bunch.
You can't have that in New York.
In New York, no.
Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to have it in Jersey either, but I do.
Yeah, but New York is so screwed up. Like, I've read where people have flown into New York for gun shows, and they've broken down the magazines for a rifle and put it in their luggage, and they still got arrested for carrying concealed.
New York law is messed up. The 3-strike rule was unreal. They were putting people on death row for drug. Yeah. I remember that. They were putting people on death. Yeah, I remember that, man. You were getting some unreal things. Like, and Dan's right. It was like, like shoplifting, selling weed, and then you got caught, like, having sex with your girlfriend in the park. Life in prison.
Yep.
There you go. Like, it was insanity for a while, man. I mean, everything's too. New Jersey's so uptight. you would think the mob never lived here. Like you would like, dude, we're the home of the mafia.
Exactly,
Relax.
right? Exactly. And Gabriel, yeah, I lived in Oregon for a while, and some of their laws are a lot less stringent than other states. And yeah, I just some of the stuff with Oregon, yeah, no. And yeah, see, that's the funny part, Michael Taylor. Like concealed carry is different from state to state, and handguns are different from state to state and different stuff. Oh,
My sister
Dan,
went to
seriously.
Cornell Law in New York, and her specialty was defending death row inmates. Wow.
Okay, look at this. So Dan
Wow.
is a legendary coach for water polo. He's Beardopedia. Obviously, he's a problem with Andrew Nagy. Yeah, thought I forgot that, Dan. I just his sister like specializes in defending death row. Dan, what the heck? Are you like a saint and we don't know it?
Hey Dan, did you introduce your sister to Johnny Grooms yet? Because he might need her down the road.
Yeah. He might want to put her on, retainer. And hey, Code, do you actually have like your little circle of paper too and like your little safety pencils?
I have some safety scissors. Is that during crayon time? Afterwards, do you get a glass of milk, some cookies, and a nap?
And Code, brother Code, I'm so sorry for this. I cannot resist this one. So does new Code like tuck you in bed at night, make sure your diapers change when you go down for your nap? Love you, Code.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, we're at the half-hour mark. So I promised you guys a big announcement for tonight, okay? This one I've been holding on to for a couple days because I still can't believe it happened. So I'm going to switch the banner here, and we're going to talk about this. Okay, well, I'm not scrolling it. Look at that. The channel does have a brand new affiliate code now. Fable has let me be in the affiliate program. Use that code for 15% off your purchases, and it works on both sites, from what I understand. So if you're looking at CBD products, get yourself some with a discount. If you're looking at some quality Fable stuff, get you some with a discount. And that's going to be in all my future videos, guys, but I really wanted to announce it here first. I think that's cool.
It is cool. It's very cool. I'm a little bit jealous. I won't lie. A little bit. But I mean,
Dan, seriously.
my other sister graduated from the University of Michigan Medical School and works at Northwestern Hospital. My sisters are unreal. No, apparently your parents who made this line of children are unreal. Like, is your dad like Archie Manning or something? Do we need to have like, some samples frozen so that we can make sure civilization has these kids in the future?
I'm just curious, Dan, like, when your sisters walk, is there like the angelic music behind them? That, the lights, the rose petals falling? Wow, brother. Whoo!
The command family educates, heals, and defends our children.
Thank you, brother Dan. And yeah, see, Holly's got a great question. Seriously. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong key. Do you feel like the underachiever in your family, Dan? Do you feel like when you go around family reunions, you're like hiding in the back?
If Dan's an underachiever, I suck.
Oh, I love this. Dan's the black sheep of the family.
That's got to be the nicest family on the planet of the earth for him to be the black sheep.
I'm just saying.
Like, are you like the problem child? Like, does Dan walk in with the swag? Like, that's right. The bad seed is here.
I'm just curious now. Yeah, now that he's a published, well, he's not published, but someone published about him. When you walk in your family reunion now, Dan, you're just going to pass out that article? That's right. Look at me. I'm an expert. That's right. Looking at your sisters. Ha!
How many articles you got published about you?
Exactly. Nice, Brother Taft.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm in that role too.
What, the black sheep?
Yeah, probably.
How are you the black sheep over the Pop-Tart sniffer?
He never...
Yeah, think on that for a moment.
Well, I mean, I can give you straight answers because I'm me. He never went to jail?
That's where you met Johnny. Okay. When you're all in the holding cell.
It wasn't like I was there for years or something, but I have been arrested. I did have a childhood. I was an idiot. Those things happen in life.
International, Dan. Really, Dan? I thought you were the doctor of smugonomics, walking around smug life. It was in a show last night, remember? Or the other night?
Yeah, I remember, but you just quoted a John Cena thing with Dan. I know what you just did. I'm not supporting John Cena. It's not happening.
He's probably out of wrestling, so I'm happy. And he's looking more like Ernest Goes to Camp every day, so I'm good.
Hashtag smug life.
Yeah.
Listen, I know people call smug, and it's like, that's not smug. That's confidence. That's belief in yourself. And if that's what it is, then fine. Whatever. Like, I have the opposite, and Chris knows that. I'm a friggin' nuts. I'm a nut job. Okay. I freak out about everything. I think I suck in all my different ways I can. I don't know why the hell you guys watch my videos half the time, but
Joe, I'll stop you when you're wrong. Keep going.
I know. I wish I had Dan's outlook on things and just that complete confidence in what he does, and I don't have that.
Oh, you done now? Okay.
Yeah,
now,
go ahead.
This is the part where I sit there and go, "Hey, Joe."
Yeah, I know.
Man up. Oh my God. I know, right, Michael Taylor? Dan Bearded, a expert. Oh my God.
Don't forget the C, baby. Dan needs to start introducing himself. What's up, guys? This is Dan. Don't forget the C, Bearded.
What's he trying out for Jersey Shore?
Hey.
Seriously?
You leave our one known thing alone besides, what's Jersey known for? The Mob, Jersey Shore, and Taylor Ham. There you go. That's it. That's our claims to fame.
what do we got here? Nice, Bill.
My family are cops and judges, and I'm an asshole. There you go.
But you're not interesting.
You own that assholeness, bro. Be the best asshole you can be.
Yeah, but can you imagine Thanksgiving in his freaking house? Woo.
Atlantic City. Yeah, I guess. I've never been big for Atlantic City. No, I mean, I know it's known for AC, but I'm not big on AC.
The boardwalk was kind of cool. I was out there once when the Trump Taj Mahal was still there, and Tim McGraw was really huge and touring. I got to see him in the Trump Taj. Honest to God, I've been to Atlantic City once, and it was the worst experience of my life, and I've never gone back. Isn't that where Johnny Grooms got really tanked on quarter Jim Beam night?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that one, but I was there for my 21st birthday, and it wasn't fun, and I've never been back.
Nice. Mike, how are you the black sheep?
I don't know if he's the black sheep or Beth just sits there like, shut up, we're doing it my way. Pow! Telling you, man. Beth's all smiles, but don't piss her off. Sweetest lady on the planet. Don't you dare do something to make that lady angry, though, because you're on your own at that point. Good luck.
I can just see that conversation. Beth, listen. Shut up or you get the hand again.
And Mike is one of the best dudes I know. Funny as can be. They're both just awesome people. I'm very privileged to have minors as friends. They're not a company that supports me anymore. They're friends. And I'm honored to have them as friends.
Holly, you be well, and I swear to God, I promise, before I get you on or try to schedule you on next time, I'll have those reviews out because I owe you 5.
Yes, and Holly, you'll be hearing from me very soon. I promise. I know I reached out to you. You'll be hearing from me real soon. You have my word.
Code, seriously, I love. Where'd you go? Damn it! There we go. I love Miners. Seriously, they're awesome. They're a great company. Now that they've changed their butter, I think they've taken themselves to another level.
Yes.
You know, I won't lie. Their original butter. Sorry, Mike. Plug your ears for a moment, Beth. If you're listening, I know you have my address. Don't send a hitman. The original butter really wasn't that good, but this new stuff,
Yeah,
yes,
the original one. I mean, for me, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was kind of par for the time, really, for what was out there at that moment. But they've really evolved, and this new butter is really something special for me, at least. My beard loves their new butter, absolutely loves it.
Brother Taft. What the heck?
Marine engineering, international software salesman, IBM programming, etc. And I'm on the interwebs talking about beard oil. There you go, Ben.
Have you
Ben.
watched any? Have you watched any of his videos?
Yeah.
I love how just hyper he is. Like when he's
Ben.
talking about it, he's just.
I'm sorry. To me, what I just read was they're all just, out there doing whatever, and you're in the greatest community on the planet. So keep black sheep in it, bro. It's cool.
What do we got here?
And this community is going to show how great they are again Tuesday at Dan Live. Watch.
Yes.
Watch how this community shows up for Araya. It's going to be amazing, and that's why I love this place.
And speaking of Raya, we're going to touch on it one more time, guys. I promise we touch on this a lot to keep it fresh. And just, like I said, show up Tuesday on Dan's channel. Go to Chesapeake. Don't use anybody's discount codes. Just don't. Because all that money's going right to the family. So help support a family in need who just lost an amazing little angel and has been a massive part of the beard community for like the last year.
And again, I said this earlier when I was on with Prack. Guys, I don't know if I can state this enough, man. Enjoy every second with your kids. You can't tell your kids you love them enough because nothing is promised. Nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Appreciate and love your kids because they're the greatest gift you're ever going to get in life. I promise you.
Next Tuesday, Michael Taylor. Next Tuesday. And Big Man
Well,
Bearded.
no, this Tuesday, technically. I mean, because we're past today already.
Well, depending how you look at it.
All right, so yeah, next Tuesday.
And Big Man Bearded, I love the Everyday Hero too.
July 7th?
Probably.
Right? Because the 4th is Saturday, so the 7th. And I'll be there, and I'm very honored to be a part of that stream. Honestly, I am seriously honored to have been considered, and I really am. I can't even put it into words right now. I'm really honored that they want to have me on that. Like, it means a lot.
I told you, it's a heck of a thing you're doing over there. And here's the best part, guys. This is going to be uploaded, and it's going to be out there on the playlist. All right? You know, you're going to see his first episode out there where it's like, well, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this. I told him back then he had something good. I can say I said it first. Thank you.
Chris was actually the first person to ever reach out to me, and Chris's first 3 messages were, hey, I run a channel, blah, blah, blah. We'd love to get you on. He told me the date, and then the next one was, how the hell do you not have more subscribers? And I was like, well, sir, if I knew the answer to that, I'd probably have more subscribers. And I know the channel's been a little lately, but we'll get it back. Going to an hour tops. It's not about self-promotion. It's to remember Araya. I have her story to share. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely,
I can't wait,
bro.
Gary. I can't wait. Seriously, I really can't wait.
Again, I don't even know like the right words to say to something like that. Like, and I think it's because we're programmed to think a certain way, right? So if you're in your 40s, 50s, whatever, and your father who's 70 something passes away, it kind of feels like that's a normal part of life, right? But what's happened here just doesn't feel right. Like every part of it just feels.
Every part of it feels off. Like
not that any of y'all. No, Gary. I understand what you're saying completely, brother. No worries at all. I understand completely what you're saying.
All right. So we're gonna remove that. Sorry, I was getting something off the screen. And yeah, Gary. I mean, I'm not self-promoting crap other than my affiliate code, which I already wanted to say this week, and then this happened. And I'm like, crap. How do I work it in?
I know the community is going to show up. Like, there's no question in my mind that the beard community is going to show up and they're going to do their part.
Oh yeah, and
You know what I mean?
Gary,
It's
because of you, I got to see the Araya Strong thing on Facebook, and I've been following her stuff and what she's been doing for a while, and I'm just like, the strength in that little girl at the end. My God Almighty, you know, I won't lie. I hope I have half as much strength as she has. Well, had whatever, you know what I'm saying. When she knew she was going out and how she lived her life, because man, she just didn't let it beat her. You know, she just kept inspiring and moving forward. Ah, there we go.
it's not an auction. We will accept donations and have French crush for sale, which goes, yeah, absolutely. I know whatever we're doing, it wouldn't matter what you were doing, honestly, I don't think, because the community was going to do something here. Like,
Yeah,
that feeling was, whether Gary, which we all knew Gary was going to do something, right? Like, it was a foregone conclusion, really, that Gary was going to do something because of how much he's already done for the family and how much he's continued to try and do for them. So we all knew Gary was going to do something. But I had people reaching out to me about doing something before I even heard Gary say word about it yet. So you just knew the community was going to do something here, and that's why I love this community, because they're going to do what's right here, and what's right is to help this family
yeah.
and do whatever we can. Krista's cancer battle isn't her full story. Okay.
I seriously, I can't wait. I mean, I know that sounds bad right now, but I can't wait to learn more about her. You know, I just she's been a huge part of this community, and she didn't even have a beard. You know, I just yeah.
Well, I kind of like the way Dan said it the one time in one of his lives. Like, yeah, the beards might have brought us all here, right? Like, the beard is what got us all into this community, but it's turned into something else now. You know, yes, the beard products and the reviews and all that are still out there, right? But the community's turned into something much more than that. You know, it's a place where you can share your story, where you can talk to others, where people support each other at every which way they can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It really evolved into something so much more than just beard products.
Well, I mean, I think that's one of the things for me, and I just got not trying to go to anything negative, but after what's been happening the last couple of weeks in my life and the stuff that went on before that that caused me to put a time out, I honestly thought about walking away and like, screw it, I'm done. Screw it, screw beard products, I'm done. But it's just how much the beard community has, how it pulls together and helps uplift people, and how they come together in times of adversity or in times of like your channel when you did that amazing thing, you know? Yeah,
So
I
Gary's
got it. I
comment.
see it. I see it. You know, it's just amazing how, what was that? What was it? In 2 weeks, we raised like 10 grand as a community.
It was almost, it was just under, I think it was just over a month, actually. So in less than a month and a half, the community came together and raised over $10,000 for children's charities.
Yeah, and that's just, it's amazing, you know? I I can only speak for myself, you know, like when I'm being a knucklehead, it's nice that I have people like this man over here who will get on the phone and go, look, you're screwing the pooch, knock it off. And I
I
love
mean,
that, you know?
I'm far from perfect. I've made my own mistakes in life, and some of them have been recently. Like, you know, I've messed up all the time, but to me, honest to God friendship, true friendship is when I want someone to call me out on my stuff. I want someone to tell me, hey, you're acting like an idiot. Knock it off. You know, like I'll tell everyone, Dan gave me a kick in the ass more than once now when I've needed it. So that's what I want from my friends. I want somebody who's going to be honest with me and tell and keep it real with me, you know, whether I
Yeah,
like to hear it or not.
and if Dan's still in here, actually, I printed out, I got it framed downstairs. Yeah. Thanks, Michael Taylor. Thanks. Love you too, buddy. The advice that Dan gave Gary, I've got it printed out, hung in a frame downstairs, so I look at it every day and try to remember that and try to do things better. You know, and it's nice that this community kind of pulls together. There may be some friction, there may be some problems, but we're pulling together, and I freaking love that, you know?
That's what real friends are for. Well,
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll learn that as you get out of high school and get your first girlfriend and, shave for the first time. Not the one you have glued onto your face, a real beard. As you grow up, Devin, I'm sure you'll learn these things, son. Don't worry. We got you. Yeah, call me old again and watch what happens.
I'm just sitting there thinking, so Devin, do you have one of those oversized keyboards where the letters are like that big so your hands can get on them,
All I know is every damn live I do or whatever, he's in there going, look at that old man. Dude.
And Michael Taylor, I know if you didn't do it, buddy, I'd be a little offended, and I'm glad you did it,
Hey, your son's here.
My little redheaded stepchild's here. Tevin. Now, I'm going to say this for the record tonight, guys. As much as I love busting Tevin out about being on a stripper pole, I need to apologize to the world. I failed the Chris Rock test with my child. I couldn't keep him off the stripper pole. I have failed you, Tevin. I am sorry, son.
This kid's never going to come into one of our lives ever again because the stripper thing just comes up immediately. Like, he's never going to come on.
Code's firing back.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. Well, I guess I would be a grandpa to someone who hasn't even gotten out of briefs yet. I mean, it's cool, You still wear Dunkaroos? Like, you still wear Garanimals? Does mommy lay out your clothes for you at nighttime?
Hey, those matching animals are cool. That way I don't have to figure out what I'm going to wear,
You still got your feety pajamas. Actually, I can't say feety pajamas because if I had a pair, I'd be rocking them. I'd be rocking the hell out of some feety pajamas if I had them. Those things are comfortable.
So let's get Tevin caught up. All right. We've had two big announcements tonight. We had, a moment of silence for Araya. That started off the show. Oh, my God. We'll get to Code in a moment because he's firing back at you, Joe.
Okay.
Tevin, we're going to be expanding the show. So I want to go a little bit more than an hour instead of feeling like, I'm imposing on people. So, if it gets to that hour mark, you feel like going more, we're going to go more, as opposed to we hit that hour mark and see ya. And the other thing, Bubba, is I have a brand new affiliate code with Fable, TCT BNL 15. Get you 15% off both sites. Now you're caught up, bro.
All right, you selfish prick. What about my show?
Okay. See, just me. Now, go ahead. Tell the Ginger Snap what's going on.
Thursday, 9 p.m., Meet Your Maker, first episode ever, live with Minor Beard Co. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait, honestly. And what did he say? Hold on. Hey, now. I have a couple hairs on my chest, all right? Listen, okay?
Listen,
the hair that comes off of the towel and lands on that's not your hair. That was somebody else's hair. It just got stuck on the towel and it dried onto your chest. That's not your hair, sir. All right? Relax.
Or if
picking up hairs out of the drain and shoving them into your skin only lasts so long.
That's what I'm saying. Like if New Code is brushing her hair, and you're pulling it out of the frickin' brush when she's done and taping them onto your chest and going, look, hair. Doesn't count,
bro. You still footy PJs? I can't find any, dude. I would if I could. Those things are comfortable. I don't think I'm failing. Every time I order a 95-cent coffee, all I do is pull out the change I made from the previous day. And
oh, my God. Well played, Tevin. Well played.
He's such a good sport. That's why it's so easy to keep this going.
Because we've all done it, Devin. We've all done it.
Yeah, man.
When you're sitting there with a Sharpie in the mirror trying to fill in your mustache.
Actually, very true story. I had zero facial hair growing when I was like 16. Nothing, right? And all of a sudden, I had to go for my brain surgeries and stuff. They put me on steroids, and all of a sudden, there it was.
CJ's adult footed jammies?
I have some. Gary, dude, that's awesome. What?
Why am I thinking they're made by Dixon Flannel, Gary?
Dude, flannel fitted pajamas? That's amazing. Got to get some. Need some. Absolutely need some. It's a must.
Boom. There you go, Tevin. That's the quote of the night right there. Seriously, it is.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. And Tevin, man, you are just an incredible sport. The way you take everything and just smile and keep moving. I got to give you credit, man. I really do.
I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, what are you going to laugh at?
You laugh at Joe. I'll give you
You
his
can laugh
numbers.
at Joe, the guy in the sky, because you just pointed to nobody.
Yeah, whatever.
He's old. Forgive him.
I'll give you his number. Send him feet pictures. I hear he likes feet.
Make it funny, right? Give it up. Goddamn feet. People sending me feet pictures and everything else.
He's still going over there. I'll just pop in and go, hey, text Joe some feet pictures. You know Barbado will do it.
Yeah, he sent me one that I didn't need. So let's leave Joe out of this, okay? Let's leave Joe way out of this one. Just say.
Nice. And yeah, I could actually do that green screen in here now, looking at the back. And Tevin, unfortunately, I was having a FaceTime, whatever. No, Instagram live conversation with her. I was trying to hang the screen. I think I can get it there. And what'd he say? Damn straight, bro. Seriously. In these last couple weeks, that's what I've had to really work on and look at and change, you know? Hate me, go ahead. I'm going to live in your head rent-free. I'm going to walk around and be happy like I am right now, you know?
Yeah, I'm planning on making some changes to the channel here. Things have to get switched up a little bit so I can keep content rolling, but we're just going to keep having fun. However I do things, it's going to just keep being fun. I plan on making a few parody videos, so you guys should all get ready for that.
Nice. And Michael Taylor, if you're going to insult me, spell it right. That's all I'm saying.
He's on your left, old man. Yeah, so you guys should all be ready for some parody videos. They're coming. I have pinned down a few specific channels that I'm going to try and do an exact replica video of theirs.
Bring it. I'm not scared. Bring it.
I'm going to have fun with it. Like, I'm going to have a good time.
I already told you I'm getting a GoPro on a freaking stuffed animal.
Sam's in charge of wardrobe, so we're going to have a good time with it.
Oh, God. Well, I already got my Joe shirt for my Joe video I got to do, so I'm ready for you. And guys, here's how his review is going to start. Okay, today we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about this, okay? Okay. Hey, Nick. Yeah, I got him.
You messed up, because it should have been like this. Okay, yeah, what, me rolling on for an hour, and then anything? Nothing? It's awesome! All right, cool, let's move on. Let's go.
That smells like cherry Pop-Tarts. What?
Excited for Meet Your Maker live stream. A lot of good changes coming up. I'm excited about Miley. Yeah, man, I saw your first. I was in and out of your first one, but you guys were having a lot of fun, man. I'm a little bit upset that I wasn't one of your first guests. Just saying. I mean, you know, we're only on the table together, but it's no big deal. It's fine. It didn't hurt my feelings, really, dick. But I'm fine.
Kevin, I've got young kids who are better at electronics than I'll ever be, so I just go to my son and go, tell Daddy what to do.
I'm still surprised you old geezers even know how to... What? First of all right, number one, who said I know how to work YouTube? I know how to click. Like...
And you know what's really scary? He's going to be the most popular person ever here soon because he'll have access to a script pad. Can you imagine Code at a party? Yeah, let's keep it going.
Listen, we're going to start a new rule in the community, all right? You must be at least 10 years old to be part of the community, so therefore Code's got to go. Got to go.
I'm kind of curious, if you get him on the reviewers table, do you have to get him a high chair?
We had him on the reviewers table. Did we?
Oh, yeah, you did. But did he have to sit in a high chair on that bed?
I don't think so. He was quiet, though.
Fighting against you and Johnny, yeah.
Did you just call Johnny Grooms loud? I mean, me, fine, but Johnny?
When he gets his little iron going on.
So Johnny's funny to me because Johnny will be like, yeah, this beard oil is amazing, and I like this product, that, and all of a sudden he'll be like, oh, by the way, this show is really cool, too. And you're like, stepdad, why is grandpa yelling at the baby again? Oh, it's a pretty good insult coming from the world's ugliest stripper. It's cool.
Hey, big man, I'll tell you honestly, dude. Your first couple times doing stuff, you're gonna feel awkward. You're gonna feel out of place. But when you do more videos, you're really gonna get your routine down. You're really gonna get your flow down. You're really gonna get the whole process, and it's just gonna start clicking in your head what you want to do, and it'll be easy peasy.
I'll quote Dan. Turn on the damn camera and start filming.
Yeah.
Just put it on and go.
I've got show notes, if you'd like to call them that, for everything I want to talk about. So
I mean, maybe that's why I suck, but I just put the camera on and start talking.
Okay. Now we're going to start this hashtag, why does Joe suck? Go ahead, people.
Oh, man, I could do that one. I got plenty of them on my own. Like, I don't need anybody's help for that one.
Yeah, you're your own worst enemy, but still.
Absolutely.
Tevin, this is your free shot. Why does Joe suck? Hashtag. Answer it. Go ahead.
I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own biggest critic. I'm all those things. So
I was thinking, well, the face, but still. Yeah, see, great advice right there. It takes a little bit to get over the camera thing, but once you get over it, depending what camera you have, I'm lucky that mine has the screen that flips around so I can kind of see where I'm looking and see what I'm doing. So that really adds something a little bit different.
For me, the hardest parts in the beginning were, you're staring at yourself. You know what I mean? And then the other part that's hard is when you first start doing live streams, because when nobody knows who you are and you hit that live button, that most awkward first minute of Instagram history turns into the first awkward 20 minutes of Instagram history because you're there alone. But you just have to. I mean, what I do is literally, it's going to sound stupid, I know, but in my head, when I hit record on the camera, there's an auditorium full of 100 people waiting to hear me talk. And I just go from there.
And yes, thank you, Michael Teller. That's the only one I ever dropped, and boy, I felt stupid. But, if I screw up in a video, you guys know I leave it in there anyway, so hey, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself. And big man, seriously, guy, just talk and just talk. And when you do those lives, yeah, it's going to be awkward at first. It really is. The first one I did, it was on Christmas Eve. I didn't even realize when I said I was going to do them on Tuesdays. So I'm sitting there staring at a big blank screen, praying to God, like over in the corner, I see a comment pop up so I can respond to it and be like, thank you, but you got it. Oh, dear God, yeah. I'll put myself down left, right, and 80 ways from Sunday. Dude, I laugh at myself more than anybody,
Self-defamation is graded as well. If you can't laugh, yeah, man. Some people take themselves way too seriously, and that's their problem, dude. You gotta, you know what? If you laugh at your own faults, nobody else is ever going to get to you. I promise you.
Seriously, I think it's like the greatest line ever in Game of Thrones, where Tyrion's looking at Jon Snow, and he's like, you're a bastard. Own it. Nobody can ever put you down with that.
Here's where Chris gets mad at me, too. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Sorry.
I'll get you.
I never bought into it.
You'll get hooked.
I never understood the point.
Huh. Hot chicks, lots of sex, lots of blood and violence, and dragons.
I'm more of a zombie death kill kind of person.
Oh, dear God. Don't get me wrong. I love zombie movies, especially if they're done right, like George Romero. With like, was it Land of the Dead, Day of the Dead, like that kind of stuff. But when you've just got zombies that are crawling up a building like World War Z, come on.
No, I mean, I'm a horror movie person. I'm a horror show person. Unfortunately, they don't make that many good horror shows anymore, but that's my whole thing. I'm horror movies, horror this, horror that. Everything's horror.
And you know what? Great advice. If you take yourself too seriously, you will fail every time. Exactly. You've got to just, God, how can I put it? Like an old hockey coach told me, drop your freaking pants and slide across the ice. You got to do something stupid every so often to realize that you're human. Can
I not do that? Because Iceburn sucks.
Or we can go the other way. Julius Caesar, way back when he came back from battles, he had a slave in the back of his chariot going,
yes, I know that
"You're
story.
human. You're human.
You're just a
human."
man. Yeah.
Exactly. Just to
Yeah, I know
remind
that story.
himself who he was.
So, like, do we have to be that for Dan?
Dude, I didn't think he'd hear us anyway. We're like, Dan, you're just a YouTuber. Calm down. Quiet, Joe. Snaps
I
his
can't
fingers and
hear
all your beard
you.
oil goes
The
away.
mullet, the beautifulness of my mullet is talking.
The foot count is flowing.
Yeah, I'm serious. I wish I had his confidence. I really do. Like, you can just see it too with everything he does. He's incredibly confident, and he's very proud of the stuff he puts out. And complete opposite of the way I feel whenever I drop a video. I put a video out and I'm like, oh boy, let's see who thinks it sucks. Oh look, he thinks it sucks for a different reason than I think it sucks. Cool. That's cool. That's all right.
Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Oh my god. There you go. The Shuttered Room, no monsters, but scary as hell in places. Yeah.
The Shuttered Room. The Shuttered Room? What the hell is the Shuttered Room?
Sometimes some of the best horror movies, you never see the monster or the murderer or anything,
Yeah, you know what? I kind of have an issue with that. So here's my thing. If you're going to make a monster movie, like there's a difference between a horror movie and a monster movie. But if you're going to make a movie based off a monster who's a killer, then I better get to see the damn monster. Or you're going to piss me off. All right?
Like what, the first Friday the 13th when you didn't see Jason till the very end of the movie?
Yeah, I was just watching something the other day, and it was supposed to be about a Wendigo, right? I don't know if you know what a Wendigo is. Ancient, yeah, right? So it's supposed to be about a friggin' Wendigo, right? Well, every time they flash to this Wendigo that's going to kill somebody, it's a first-person camera, and you don't see the damn creature. And it's just like the picture of the guy going, ah! And then he's dead. And I'm like, really? I'm never going to see the thing, am I? The whole movie went, never saw the thing. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Code, I am curious. Is that like your most viewed video ever?
Well,
I love what you do, bro. I really love what you do, but I'm just curious. Is that your most viewed video ever?
Probably not.
And yeah, Tevin, that was freaking hilarious what you did with that, bro. Absolutely hilarious.
Okay, it is. It is by far my most viewed video. Don't feel bad. Listen, Code, people only watch us because we have Sammy Cakes. That's comes with the game, man. What are you going to do?
True story.
Gary actually said that we should name our channel Sammy Cakes and Two Dudes. Then he came back and he was like, all right, let me be nice. Sammy Cakes, Joe, and some other dude.
And there you go, Joe, from Michael Taylor.
Like the Blair Witch. Yeah, dude. You know what? I grew up during that movie. You know what I mean? Blair Witch was a real, like, the hype was real when that movie dropped, boy. The scariest movie of all time. You don't want to miss this. And I sat in that theater. And when it was over, I walked out and went, can I have my money back? I was like, say, I grew up on horror films. My uncles had me watching Freddy and Jason when I was 3 years old. You got to do better than that. I was like, nothing about that was scary.
In Code, I'll tell you, brother, some of my most viewed ones or most commented on ones is when I had my baby girl who likes to call herself the cuteness factor in my videos. It was weird watching, men's grooming companies responding to her. I'm like, hey, I'm doing the video. Hey. She's been in here for like 3 seconds and said your beard oil smelled like barbecue and cow poop.
Yeah, but they think it's awesome. Awesome. Dude,
that just kills
you know how many companies I get message me that say this? So Sam doesn't like my oil, huh? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, during the unboxing, she went and looked at you and didn't say anything. And I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So then I finally just put it out there and I was like, listen, yeah, if she looks at me rather than comment, She doesn't like your products. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I remember that movie. I was pissed off when I found out. Yeah, so was I, dude. They remember that during that time they hyped it up like it was a true story. And
how about the second Blair Witch? You remember that one?
Yes, I actually
doing the Blair Witch tour. Yeah,
people actually say that the first one was the better of the two, but I actually like the second one better. At least stuff happened in it.
Yeah, I know Michael Taylor, but still, I got to get her back in videos because she's crawling up my butt. She wants back in videos like now.
Okay, I give up here. I don't know what my computer's issue is. I mean, maybe the fact that it's older than me is the problem, but I give up. I use the computer to see the comments, and it froze, and it won't work. So just let me know if anybody says anything clever.
Well, code's here, so don't worry.
Oh, man, I said clever, not idiotic and childish.
That'd be someone else. He should I not mention.
He who we shall not mention. He who
Ever.
we dare not speak.
Ever.
What movie was that from?
Harry Potter?
Yes, there you go. That's what I was.
Yes,
who we dare not mention.
I'm showing my geekdom. I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, look behind me.
Dude, you understand something? I just lost my train of thought.
This happens a lot, people.
Like fads, if you will, stages with a kid. How much of a pain in the ass they are. So last year about this time, Sam was the biggest Harry Potter fan on the planet. She wanted everything Harry Potter. I mean, her whole room was Harry Potter. Geeked out to the fullest. Then she hit middle school and Harry Potter was no longer that cool anymore. And she's like, yeah, we can put that away. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of it. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I only spent half my check on all this stuff, but it's fine. Let's just get rid of it now. The older daughter was awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They love my very first live that I was just testing out and doing stuff on. My older daughter decided to take a shower and hang out by the door naked just to see what was going on. I'm like, my minor daughter naked live on YouTube. Oh,
and you're still monetized.
I pulled that video quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would hope most people would just be like, oh, no, but unfortunately there are scumbags out there that it would. Yeah, I know. I've actually had to tell Sam, like, because now she's got her own Instagram, Samantha Claire, for her and her friends. And every now and again, a company will actually tag her in a picture or something.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's like if they post something that they know Sam likes, they'll tag her in it.
Okay.
And she'll be like, oh, I had, like, you know, these people follow. And I'm like, wait, let me see. And I'm like, don't know him. Bye.
Oh, Shane, I'm so sorry.
My youngest sister was into New Kids on the Block.
She
had everything that they put out. And all I heard coming out of the room was their, oh, my God. Yeah, I remember them.
I hated, nice, Joe, nice. I hated them the first time. I hated them the second time where they came back.
Oh, yeah, the comeback. Yeah, the comeback. NKOTB. Why don't you call it OKOTB? Because you guys are not the New Kids on the Block anymore.
And trying to watch, like, Wahlburgers on A&E, where they're like, you know, oh, my God, we're going to have the reunion tour. And I'm like, you guys look, just, no.
You know. Nope. But then again, here's the sad part. If they do it, stadiums will sell out. There will be aging women there to watch them. They're going to show up.
Well, dude, like I told you, and you know, I don't know if I'm proud or ashamed of it. I was watching noodling videos. And if you guys don't know what that is, you hop in the freaking river, you put your hand in a freaking hole and see if something bites you and try to pull it out. I'm like, there's this chick who's 80 pounds pulling out a 60-pound catfish. I'm like, the fish weighs as much as you, sweetheart. You wonder why you're in the water?
Them chicks are tough, boy. Them chicks are tough. They fighters. They don't care. Come on and take my fingers, son.
Gary,
so I can have you for dinner.
Gary.
Bro, I saw the New Kids on the Block. I saw the New Kids a few years ago with me, wife. And it
Oh,
was probably the best show I've seen ever. Oh man.
Gary.
I can't comment. I haven't gone to a lot of concerts, honestly. I haven't. I've been to 3 concerts. 3. 2 of them were Summer Jam, where it was a lot of different artists. And one of them was a Kid Rock concert, and he was really good in concert. Really good.
I really would like to see him live. The last concert I went to was Dropkick Murphys in Seattle.
That was probably insanity.
Oh, dude, it was a lot of fun. But what was even more funny was Antifa was trying to have a protest at the concert, and it was hilarious watching the cops go, "You know who's in there, right? You know they're a bunch of drunken Irish idiots who like to fight, right?"
Yeah, no, Kid Rock was really good in concert. Really good. He did a good job of kind of flowing, if you will. You know, he
Yeah.
came out really high energy, a lot of his older stuff and off the wall things. Then by like the middle, he had kind of moved into his country flow kind of thing, and he did very well. Very good in concert.
Oh my god! All right, Code. What do you
All you
listen to there,
old
Bubba?
people talking about old music. Listen, time out. Wait a minute. This is one area I will not stand for this. At least our music was real goddamn music, okay? At least
Here we
our
go.
stuff was actual music. It wasn't guys putting a beat on and going, at least our people actually needed talent to succeed.
Code. I grew up on Freddie Mercury. No auto tuning there. Just the most lyrically gifted motherfucker ever born.
Nowadays, it's one songwriter writing for 80 million people. They take the newest face they can find, stick them in a booth, turn on the auto tune, and say, platinum album on the way.
Just because Code listens to like that, what, Disney kids? Just saying.
Hannah Montana was amazing, right, Code?
Oh my god.
I fought so hard not to see REO Speedwagon, and that show was amazing. Turns out my wife has decent taste in music. You'd be surprised, though, man. Some of these guys, like, I'm not a big, like, I guess metal fan or whatever it is. I don't know. What's Korn and Slipknot and all them considered? Is that metal? Okay. So I'm not big into that stuff, but my cousin was, and she took me to go see Korn, and holy hell was that a concert, boy. Them boys put on a show.
Yep. And
Freddie
yeah,
had a beautiful. Yes, he did. He was amazing.
So lyrically gifted, and he actually believed it was because of the extra teeth that he had.
Yeah.
They were actually trying to get him to take it out. He's like, "No, I'll lose my voice. No." And Garth Brooks was one of those. Yeah, he was a country artist, but his massive inspirations were like Queen, Kiss. You know, he just lyrically all over the place, and man, he puts on a show.
That's any great artist, though. Honestly, any great artist from any genre usually has inspiration from multiple genres and multiple legends across those genres that he brings into his music to give it a different kind of flavor. And there's been some great ones throughout the years, man. And of course, I mean, if you guys follow my IG, you know I'm big in the hip hop. I've always been big in the rap music and hip hop, and Eminem especially. I love M.
I saw him. He was the. Wait a minute. Yeah, he was the middle act when Limp Bizkit was big. He was actually the middle act for Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, that was back when they were still friends, too.
Yeah. And it's just weird watching that white boy rap, and I'm like, God, you're gifted. You know?
Boy's got skills. He always has, man. But even though his generation to me, that era was amazing. Like, I mean, you're talking about some great artists that came out during that time.
Way to go, Shane. I remember them very well. Oh, I remember them very well.
And now it makes me feel old when I hear somebody say, "Oh, look, Jadakiss. That's old school, man."
Dude, you want to talk about old? I'm going to Walmart the other day, and they're playing a song, and I'm singing along with Brianna, walking up and down the aisle, and I'm like, Daddy needs a moment.
They're playing my stuff on the oldie stations. Yep, it's happening.
I'm there like, oh.
My mom was getting mad because they were playing like Bruce Springsteen and stuff on classic rock. She's like, "How is this classic? I'm not that old." I'm like, well, in their eyes, like, yeah.
Dude, and speaking of Bruce Springsteen, the Dropkick Murphys just did a show. It was called Live from Fenway. There was only like 35 people allowed inside the stadium, and he sang 2 songs with them on the big screen. And it's just weird looking at him, and you're like, you're old, but my God, you still got it, you know?
And he puts on a great concert. And it always makes me laugh anytime he's in Jersey. And he'll be like, oh, a limited run, 7 shows. And then the next thing you know, 2 days later, it's like, okay, limited run, 17 shows. Because he had to add on because those 7 shows sold out like that, pretty much.
Exactly. And I love his concerts when he's up there and he's like, this guitar, it was built here in America. It was built by this guy who's got a good job paying his bills. And I'm like, just sing. Please sing.
I don't know, man. My father said it once that great rock groups or great rock and roll artists never die. They can tour. They can tour the rest of their lives on their old music. I mean, look at Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash stopped recording, years before he stopped performing. Like, years. And yet he still sold out everywhere because people just loved Johnny Cash. They wanted to see him.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Fair, Metallica, Lilith Fair, Metallica, Slipknot, REO, Fleetwood, Stone Temple Pilots, Korn. I have eclectic taste. And all those groups you've just mentioned, I don't really listen to any of them.
See, I listen to a bunch of those, but it's funny. Like, my playlist may have something from Celtic Woman, Irish Hottie singing, and then it'll go like exactly like to Metallica or Slipknot, or to flip over to like an Eminem. I'm just all over the place with my music tastes.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. I'm just not big on the metal things. I don't know why. Never been big on metal. Korn's okay. Limp Bizkit, if they were considered metal, I don't know what the hell they were considered, but they were okay.
Rap, rock, or some crap like that, like Kid Rock used to be.
They were okay. I've always liked Kid Rock, always. And actually, it's funny, I like him more now with his new kind of country style and everything. I kind of like him more now, a lot more now.
Well, I like how he changed and he evolved, and it's just like he saw the trend and he tried to get out in front of it. And there's things like, oh my God, Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish was all about Hootie and the Blowfish. This was all awesome. And all of a sudden, I'm country now, so deal with it. It's like, what the hell? Like,
did
Aaron Lewis
have any more than that one song? Like, did they do more than that?
Oh my God, Code. There you go, Joe. Have fun.
I like Kids Bop. Yeah, well, so did my daughter when she was little too, but you'll grow out of it. Sooner or later, you'll grow out of it. Sometime around the time you stop using sippy cups. He started this. I did not start this. He started it. He fired the first shot.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. So does New Code bring him his sippy cup? Or does he have to Ma, thirsty, Ma? Oh my God.
He started it. I didn't say a word about it. He came in here and called me old. I didn't say one word about anything. I was in here enjoying myself. I am huge. I like MGK. You know what's funny? I'm not big on him when he raps. I'm just not. I like it more when he does, like when he did the Bloom album, kind of that mixture of stuff, and I like a lot of that kind of stuff from him. I'm not big into his hip hop. I'm just like, if that makes any sense.
That's for you.
Joey is bullying little kids. Jeez. What are you gonna do? I'm too old to bully anybody my age. I ain't got the energy for a fight, man. I've got like 3 fights left in me, and I'm reserving that for Sam's first date, Sam's wedding day, and in case somebody cuts in front of me in the line for Burger King or something like that.
Now, guys, Joe and I were talking about this earlier. Can you imagine Sammy's first date with Johnny Grooms being 20 minutes away from Joe?
We got this.
This is how this is going to go. Joe's going to sit down, and it's going to be like, look, here's the rules. If you try to break any of these rules, I'm not going to touch you. And he's going to point right to Johnny, who's been sitting there with that dead stare of his the whole time. Just, you'll deal with Uncle Johnny. Have a nice night. Ah.
Johnny's going to just stand up and break a provocatively shaped comb.
This is you if you don't get her home a half hour before curfew. Stop. Look what I do to chipmunks. Think what I'll do to you.
You home now. Understood?
And there's going to be Alvin in the corner. Don't screw with him. Don't screw with him. Don't screw with him.
And then, like, I'm going to respond before the kid does. I'm like, no, Johnny, I'll be home on time. I promise, dude. Relax.
That is still, I'm sorry, that is still the greatest Johnny Groom story ever when he yelled at his wife and you're like, well, I shut up.
Yeah. I don't know if it was his wife or who he was yelling at. He might have just been yelling to yell because there was a lot of noise in the background or something. But he yelled, shut that up. And Joe was like, did that work? And I'm like, hell, I shut up. I didn't even know who he was talking to.
And I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. I love Johnny Grooms, but man, he's got that look. I get that Cape Fear vibe off him, De Niro and how weird he was. Yeah.
That's one word I cringe when grown men use. What, bullying? It does get thrown around a little bit too much these days.
It's like the term racist. Oh, you disagreed with me in an argument? You're a racist.
It's everything. I think we've just become way too sensitive in the world. Way too sensitive. And don't get me wrong, I understand that some things definitely need to change. Yeah. But we also need to to calm down just a little bit, boys. Relax.
Brother Taft, thanks for stopping in, bro. Thanks for hanging out for a while. We'll see you on the next one, man.
You don't feel bad, Ben. I'm kind of in the same boat soon. Not yet, but soon I'll be there.
Well, we're almost at an hour and a half, so we're going to wrap it up here soon. I still got to eat dinner and go terrorize my kids. And,
Chris and
Michael
Joe,
Taylor,
just buy a 12 gauge.
What says I don't need one already?
I don't need one. I got Johnny. Johnny is scarier than any gun on the planet.
Shane, I honestly think that's the best line ever I heard from Duck Dynasty. From Jace.
So a shotgun shell at a boyfriend after he catches it, tell him it moves a hell of a lot faster after 10.
Yep.
Very good. I like that. I don't watch Duck Dynasty, but that's good. I like that.
1917. Is that British movie from World War I? If that's what it is, Pete, my God, it's amazing.
No, that's I was thinking of 1922. That's the horror movie on Netflix right now that everybody's been talking about. 1917. I don't think so.
Hey, baby bro, welcome to the stream, man.
Is that really your brother?
From another mother. He's
okay.
We're very, very, very close. Even his own mom gets confused and goes, "Did I give birth to him?" I'm like, no. Pete, if you haven't seen that movie, you will freaking love it. How they did that movie,
I didn't see that, so
just amazing. I couldn't see it on the big screen like I wanted to, but wow, damn well done movie.
Army movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
It's about a British, basically it's trench warfare in World War I, and there's going to be a big attack, but they need to call it off because they're walking into an ambush, and two guys have to travel a long ways to get to the unit and warn them. Okay. It's just amazing. It's everything about it. I was like, wow. The set, the costumes, just everything. Very well done. Very, very well done.
No, the most recent thing I watched was Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining.
I want to see that.
I just saw it. Yeah, it's out on cable now, basically. So I just watched it the other day, and it was different, but it was really good.
Spill, Code. Spill. What do you say? I actually tried Chronic for the first time today. I will seriously admit it's one of the best feeling beard oils I've ever had right out of the bottle. Sorry, Gary. Yeah, I went with Munchies today.
That's the only fly I need in my life.
Nice.
And here, I know Gary's watching, so I'll show Gary some love too.
Yeah, Gary, I'm actually wearing Gingy beard oil right now. I figured I got to break out the holiday spirit,
Effing love Poe. Poe doesn't need a season to be worn. It just needs to be worn. Period.
Poe is awesome.
There is no Poe season. There is just Poe life.
Holy crap. There you go.
He's talking about donating all his profits tonight to Araya's family. Wow.
That is amazing.
Not surprised, though. Mike is an amazing dude.
Yep, that is absolutely amazing. But guys, I'm
He's a
starting to
good
get
guy.
hungry. So I'm going to kind of end this here because I'm not going to leave Joe on my channel and give away everything in my room.
I wasn't
Now,
going to
like-
give away everything. I mean, what you got back there? We can give
got
away.
it.
You know, go ahead, bro. I got this. We can have a giveaway or two.
And that's only part of the room. All the walls are covered. All of them are covered. Oh, look who gets here as we're getting ready to shut it down. Hey, Bam. Not that we're running away because you're here. We're closing it down because I'm freaking hungry. So, guys,
Man, my brother.
all I can say is,
Wait, before we go, can I open up Bam's package since he's here?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
actually
come on,
waiting to
come
see him.
come on.
I was waiting to see him. I do. Whoop, there we go. I do have some beard mail from Jolly Old Fat Man.
John, yes, I have. It's amazing. It really is. The part 2 of that, yeah.
So we got the Duke
The Duke.
Oil and Hybrid. Okay. Which I know everybody's probably sitting there like, you didn't have that already. I had the sampler one. Bam thought the same thing. So now I have the official one.
Bam.
And then-
Honestly, I saw you in the other feed over on Therapy talking with Oz, so I wasn't going to screw with you and your artist.
And then I have something special here from Bam, which he can tell me if I'm allowed to say it on here, but something special from Bam. Something I got to try out. He can leave it in the comments if I'm allowed to say what it is or not. I don't want to spoil any surprises or anything.
So you've had a good mail call today, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a good day. I can't complain. Like, you know, Sam still thinks she was the big winner because she got smoking sweet orange and lotion.
Hey,
To
Bam
her,
says
that's-
go ahead. Bam says
Okay,
go ahead,
cool.
talk about it.
So this is Bam's newest carrier blend, or at least a tester for what he thinks is going to be his newest carrier blend. And it's in the Vixen scent profile, which
Nice.
I like that he sent me that because I really like Vixen. And it's his newest carrier. And I mean, so I'm excited to try it out. Definitely. I'm going to let Bam know. I'm throwing it in first thing in the morning, and I'll let him know what I think.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a cool little beard day, man. And I got a PlayStation. So, you know.
Can't beat that. Really can't beat that.
No, thank you to Miners again. They're such amazing people. Really, I'm very lucky to have some of the people backing me up that I do.
Oh, look at that. Therapy just ended. I lasted longer than them. Ah! Sorry.
Therapy ended already? Oh, it is 2 hour mark. True.
Ah!
It
All
is
right,
a
guys,
2 hour mark.
Yeah, they started at what, 5, but still. All right, like I said, we're gonna kind of shut it down here because I'm getting freaking hungry. So I hope you guys like the new way the channel's going. Well, it should not so much the channel, but it's gonna get a lot happier. I hope you like the new way the live feeds are going, and I figured, what a perfect way to break in the new format than with a brother. Joe,
And don't
thank you
forget,
so
guys,
much.
we are canceling next week,
Yes,
right? So,
yeah, we're
All right,
canceling next
and
week because
make
it's
sure
Araya.
next week it was at 9 o'clock. Gary said Tuesday at 9 on Dan's channel. You are there to support Araya.
Yep.
Be there to support that family. Do not miss that. Okay. Above all other things in life, do not miss this and support Araya's family and Araya's memory, please.
And guys, thank you so much. Normally I'm going to tell you what video I'm dropping tomorrow, but I don't even know what I'm going to upload at this point. So all I can say is tune into the channel. We're canceling next week. In about 2 weeks, we'll be back, and I can't remember who the guest is, but, you know, I'll get that out at the appropriate time. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for giving me your time. And thank you all for keeping Araya's family in your hearts, in your minds, in your prayers. And like I said, if you can, give up a soda, give up a Starbucks, give up a lunch. Help that family out because they need it more than you do right now. And on that note, guys, thank you. We'll see you next time.